Hello and welcome to Hopefully Everything is Back to Normal Cream Puff. And welcome back to Modern Skyblock 2. I'm going to admit right off the bat, I am a little bit obsessed with this mod pack. It's pretty much all I want to play, which hopefully you guys don't mind too much. So far, to give you a little bit of context, the first episode went up yesterday. Okay, so I'm recording this just after the first episode's gone up, and so far, the response has been really positive, so I'm really happy about that. So that's awesome. Which I actually went back and watched the first episode, and I thought you guys were being generous because I actually thought the first episode was pretty boring, to be honest. But hey, that's just me. So on today's episode, we are in search of steel. Steel is kind of the next step. I have made this thing here, iron alloy furnace. So this is the first of our machines. And this allows us to make bronze. And we need bronze because bronze pretty much, pardon me, bronze is pretty much the next, it's not the next tier, it's kind of a side tier, but it allows us to do some things. So the first thing that bronze allows us to do is if we make these, bronze casing. If we make these bronze cases and we make the bronze machines, it means we can power the machines, especially this combustor, using RF, so redstone flux. So we can actually power it using energy rather than having to use all of the charcoal. So the good thing about that is at the moment this uses so much charcoal, it's ridiculous. Whereas if you power it using, let's say, this survivalist generator, which I've made, which is like basic of basic generators, still uses charcoal, but it uses it at a much better rate, which means we essentially don't need to go through quite so much charcoal, which is fantastic. The other thing we need this for is pretty much everything from here on out. So in order to make steel, right? So in order to get steel, if I bring up steel, this is kind of our next step. Steel is kind of the next tier of stuff. In order to make steel, we need to make a blast furnace, okay? In order to make a blast furnace, we need blast bricks. So we'll bring those up. All right, blast bricks. So this is all hunky-dory. You need treated wood planks and demon ingots. Demon ingots you make by throwing gold into lava, which is like super scary to do. And we need treated wood planks. Now, you make treated wood planks by creosote oil clay buckets, yeah. So I don't know why it's not showing you how to do it, but basically, crafting table. Basically, you put some wood planks around some creosote oil. You make the creosote oil by using this coke oven that we made earlier out of this. But in order to actually make the coke oven, you need to put it in a 3x3 and then tap it with this hammer. And in order to make this hammer, we need impregnated sticks. In order to make impregnated sticks, we need a carpenter. So, in order to make a carpenter, this is a rabbit hole and a half. We need some bronze, which we're currently making using our iron alloy furnace. So you can see I've got a stack of bronze now, which is pretty good. We need some glass and we need a sturdy casing. So the sturdy casing takes some bronze plates, some more bronze, a bronze gear, and some wood casing, which is absolutely fine. So the bronze gear, pretty sure that's not the only way we can make a gear. I'm sure of it. Thermal foundation, forestry gear. Nope. Forestry, thermal foundation gear. Yes. It's just these bronze plates around an iron mechanical component. So no problems there. So plan, we're going to make ourselves a carpenter. Then using the carpenter, we're going to make impregnated sticks, which enable us to make the engineer's hammer, and then we can set up our blast furnace. So, first things first, I've made some bronze plates. These things are stupid, because at the moment, the only way we can make them is by using this hammer, this iron hammer, right? No. Is that the... I don't think that's the right one. Tinker's hammer. Okay? We put the Tinker's hammer here, and we put these items here, and it creates a bronze plate. Uses 4 ingots for every 1 plate, so it's really inefficient, especially because this table uses 1 plate for 1 ingot for 1 plate. So I'm a little bit annoyed about that, but so wood casing. We won't worry about the wood casing for now. We'll worry about the sturdy casing and the bronze gear. So we need to make iron. So copper with iron plates around it. So we'll grab some iron. And let's just empty this inventory just for a second. Copper? Well, I'll need copper. It's just too much stuff. I need better storage. If we get to that, we're going to make also a storage system called the indexer. We'll see if we can get that done today. Yes, so we need some iron. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll need the iron hammer. Put you away. Put you down there. Give me your iron hammer. And we'll hammer this away. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we'll grab some copper, which we've got. So the first thing is we make this copper, this mechanical component thing. Put that there. We'll put that there. Make ourselves a gear. Alright, what's next? Get ourselves the gear. Wood casings, a log, sticks, wood. Beautiful. So do this. May as well do that. Dip, dip. Bam. So log, 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 log. That's not logs at all. We've got log in the middle. And then sticks, and that should make us a wood casing. Beautiful. So do that. So it's a wood casing. I'm missing 2 bronze plates. So I need to make some bronze plates. Dip. I need 2 of them just to start with. Oh, that's weird. Boom. I made a copper plate. I'm a freaking idiot. No wonder they weren't stacking. So 2 more bronze plates. Bam. Sturdy casing. And then we need bronze alloy and glass, all of which we have. So we just do this. Get our carpenter. Right. I'm going to be honest here. I really, really dislike forestry as a mod. I hate the look of their machines. Can't work because it has no RF. That is fine. We'll get our generator. I really hate the look of the machines. And it requires a lot of grindy stuff, which a lot of the time I'm just not a grind. Like a lot of the grind I just don't enjoy. I need some charcoal. Should have plenty in here. There you go. Man, my voice is weird today. Alright, let's put some charcoal in here. So you see, this actually lasts 13 minutes. It doesn't generate a huge amount of RF, but this does. No recipe, no matching recipe was found. So, hopefully, if this is all good, we will grab some sticks, we'll grab some that, and we'll grab some that. Now, I'm pretty sure we make the sticks by impregnated sticks by doing that, and then a stick there. No, what? There and there. Impregnated sticks, hey? Impregnated casing. Impregnated sticks. So it's maple wood, citrus wood. Does it have to be a certain kind of wood? Ah, it needs seed oil. That's right. So in order to do this, we need to put seeds in here to get seed oil. Good thing is I'm pretty sure we can use our canola, which we've been farming. So let's get this canola. I'm pretty sure... Can we just put it in here, or do we need to put this into a squeezer? No. Okay, so we need a squeezer to make seed oil. Seed oil. Seed oil. A bottler, a squeezer, yes. So we need to make a squeezer. What do we need to make a squeezer? Probably a crap ton more bronze, right? So we need a sturdy casing, which is what we've already made, and then tin. Okay. All right. Let's make that. I won't show you how to make it again. I promise. And a squeezer. Much the same. I want to limit how much of the annoying bits I show you. I'm going to take you out. I'm well aware that as soon as I break this, I have lost everything that was in it. Nope, not a hatchet. Okay, well, I'll put the generator here. So that way I can put the squeezer here. Alright, so the squeezer, so it does use RF, but if I do this, that will... Yep, it's getting some RF. That's going fine. Yep, you're generating. Beautiful. So this doesn't actually require a hell of a lot, really. 4,000 RF, and this is... So this generates 80,000 RF. Actually, that's pretty good per charcoal. That's pretty good. That is efficiency. I like it. So if we put canola in here, we'll put seed oil in this thing. Aha. So the next question is, can I get that out with bottles, or do I need canisters? Because I remember old forestry, you needed canisters. Do I have any bottles left? Let's just make one. We got the glass. Bip, bip, bip. I've stopped hearing dinking, which means this is empty. I am making, like, I can make ores out the wazoo now. Oop. The thing I'm running out of most is those crystal shards. So I definitely need more of them. If I put this in here, no. Nope. No power. Yeah, okay. So you're running low on power at the moment. Okay, so it's slow. It's not the best thing, but we can put speed upgrades in there. I don't know how much they cost. Probably a lot. Squeezer projector. Oh, I can make a gigantic squeezer. Okay. I don't think... If I look up seed oil, I'm pretty sure it's going to tell me I need to put it in a florb or a capsule. You need a bottler for that. I wonder if I pick this up, will it keep its energy? That's a big issue for me. Where's my pick? Yell out, tell me where my pick is. I don't think I've got one in here. No, I don't. Okay. I will make one. Go across the top. Sticks in the middle. I got a stolen pick. Don't really see the point at the moment in making an iron pick. So I'll pick you up. Put you there. Can I get you to output? Oh, pipette. Pipette. Forgot about that. I can pipette the seed oil in there. I remember we made that for one of the quests, this pipette. I'm not sure. I think I made it off camera. I can't remember. I made this little pipette, and what we can do is I'm pretty sure... Do we right-click on this? Yep, and then we right-click on this. Or do I put it there? Man, the squeezer's making canola oil. Okay. Just realised that. And that's not really what we want. So if I put seeds in here, is that going to make a difference? Can we get rid of... No. How do we... I now have a pipette full of canola oil and I don't know what to do with it. How do I make a pipette? Maybe I'll just make another one. Pipette. Nope, it's 1P. Pipette. Wool and glass. Okay, well, that's easy enough. I've still got the wool and I've still got the glass. So, doodly-doot. Wool in the corner. Make myself another pipette because I kind of stuffed that up. So, if I come back to the squeezer, I should be making seed oil very, very slowly. So now I've got 10 I've got 10 millibuckets in there. I'm not sure how much I need. Let's have a look for these impregnated sticks. Impregnated sticks requires 100 millibuckets. Okay, so it's going to take some time. It's going to take some time, but I'm glad I can get that out of a pipette. So the idea is we can use that to get the impregnated sticks, then we can get the engineer's hammer. So let's just decide. I reckon I'll get the coke brick and we'll set this up while we're waiting for this to spend its eternity. I'll show you the coke oven. For now, it's just going to go here. This is 100% not its final resting place. It's just the only spot I really have available. And we'll get rid of you. Boop. Pick you up there. Right, so I need to whack that with the engineer's hammer. I'm going to do some building at some point as well. I'd really, really like to get some building done. Put you away. Yes, I would like to did I put my pipette now? No. There it is. I'm going to build a greenhouse over here. I'm going to build a machine room somewhere. So what I was thinking for now, although I'm getting sick of oak, but for now I think I might just work with it, is I'll just make a gigantic platform and we'll figure out what it's going to look like later. And I'll build a like big machine room and stuff. I think that's going to be the easiest option. We're out of this stuff again, so... Alright, crystal shards, in you go. Been making some more of this secundus dust. Oh, it's on me. Put you in there. Make many crystal shards. And let's have a look at how much we have in here. 70. How much can it take? Okay, so I could probably take about 100 millibuckets each time. I only need to make 2 impregnated sticks, so... Ah, and I've got seeds at the wazoo. So let's keep you squeezing. This farm, these worms do a great job. Pretty much every time I come over here, which is fairly often, these things are done. Which is beautiful. Knock you out. Knock you out. Knock you out. And I've got some fertilizer. I've got this little compost bin, so anything that I don't want to eat, I can chop up into biomass and turn into fertilizer, which acts like bone meal, which is really, really handy. And this tree farm, it's going great. I think what I'm going to do, actually, is make a whole heap of these, put them in the greenhouse. So we'll just have a massive greenhouse up here, and this will just be our tree farm. And then other than that, we'll have fruit trees, mainly for decoration, but also obviously for the fruit, for the food aspect. Come on. It seems like in one of the older versions of this pack, you could make a you could turn rice into sugar, which I was really happy about, but unfortunately I think they've gotten rid of it in this later version of the pack, because I looked for the recipe and I couldn't find it, which is a bit upsetting, really, because sugarcane is apparently quite difficult to get, unless they've made sugarcane easier. Let's have a look. Sugarcane. No, just sugar. So sugarcane, can we combust it? Life infusion. Glistering melons on a pumpkin will give you sugarcane. And in order to make glistering melons, it's either starlight infusion or a chemical reactor. So actually, I don't think the chemical reactors take that long to get. So, and they're only some gold nuggets. So I think we'll be fine there. I think we will be just dandy. So I actually thought that this would be enough RF for this, but apparently not. So let's pipette it. That's my seed oil pipette. How much have we got in there? 80. Yep. Good. Nope. Good. Good. Oh. How much have I got? 150. So, if I put these here, I get 2 impregnated sticks. Inventory needs resources. What? What do you need? Recipe. I don't understand. Ah, that's right. You go do it, and then it's automatic crafting. Right. Okay, so this is just the recipe, and then you add the stuff down here. So we've got 2 impregnated sticks, so we can finally make our engineer's hammer, which is fantastic. So it's just 2 of these, bit of string. Let's grab some iron. So now we can start making coal coke. Whoops. And coal coke will give us creosote oil. Creosote oil will give us the ability to make treated planks and stuff. Hammer! I don't think that was a quest, annoyingly. Tinkering. Yeah, it wasn't a quest. It's not even in here. Off camera, actually, at some point, I'm going to go through and get all of these done. Just because they're a little bit boring to watch. Okay, tell me. RF tools. Oh, and I started on this ancient magic mod. So Ember Shard. The next thing we need to make is an Ember Activator, which we can. Which we won't do right away. We will do in this episode, though. So if I take my engineer's hammer, one of about 20 different hammers I'm going to have to make, and we'll come and give you a whack. No? There we go. So coke oven. So the way this works is you put charcoal in. Pretty sure it's charcoal, actually. I hope so. I'll just take you out because I'm not using you at the moment. So we put charcoal in here. No? Ah, it needs coal. Okay. That's alright. Once we can start washing, so once we get steel, that means we can start washing that should be enough actually. We can start rest of you in. Yeah, once we get steel, we can make a cauldron, and once we get cauldrons, we can start grinding up stone. That'll give us dirty gems and stuff. Beautiful. So that's going to make this. Have I still got those bottles on me? No. Oh, yes, I do. I was holding on to them. Put that there. Oh, I can't do that until it's thing. So that'll cook down. These will become coal coke, and we'll get creosote oil in here, which we can collect with these bottles and make treated wood, which means we can then work towards making our blast furnace. Right. What we might do, actually, let's make this Ember Activator. I believe I'm going to need Ember Activator. Yes, so I need copper, iron plates, and a furnace. So, I reckon I've made all of this already. Please tell me I've made all of this already. Yes, furnace. Is it furnace, iron plates? Yep, beautiful. So put you there to the dirt. So it's iron plates here. Furnace down the bottom. That's bronze. I've got heaps of copper in here. Copper. I have no idea what this does. Ember Activator. Let's put this somewhere. Let's just put it here. Oh, that looks the business. I have no idea what it does. Let's put an ember in it. What do we do? Okay. Well, I've completed the quest, but I'm not sure where I put a book. Quest book. Thank you. Okay, so Ember Activator, I'll claim that. And the next thing is to go into transferring Ember. Oh, Ember Emitter, Ember Receptor, Ember Relay. Oof. Okay, so uses. Alright, so this is one of these things where I feel like we have to use a whole heap of other stuff to kind of pipe it in, and it'll make a big, complex machine. But I like the look of it. I like complex machines in this game. Alright, so I am going to wait for that coal coke to smelt, and then we'll come back. I've just been sitting here watching this this gold smelt up. I reckon we're going to get about 10, maybe 12 ingots per dust. So if you watch, it goes down by hardly anything. So each one of these bars represents one of these gold dusts. So far we're up to... This is confusing. It keeps dinking. But I'm still only up to 1 gold. Ah, it's still making copper. That would be why. That really confused me, because I had a gold in here. Okay, so it's still working through the copper. So once it gets through this, well, that's kind of annoying. Ah, I got all excited that I was going to have heaps of gold. So, I am at the point now. The downside of this copper, actually, it does use a hell of a lot of these crystal shards. I'm not really sure how many, but I reckon it's got to be at least 1 every 2 ingots or something. We're getting ready to make our demon brick. So we've got our creosote oil. And put a bucket. Now we have a creosote oil bucket. So we need 4 demon ingots. I think that's what they're called. Just demon ingots. We need 4 of these, which you get by... it says, legends tell of ancient creatures from before the dawn of humans, whose bodies were deformed by the heavens.
They fled to a strange realm beneath the earth and built elaborate temples of worship to their new homeland. They infused the bones of their dead with dark energy and weaved constructs of living flame. But their most powerful creations were lava wells, where they would throw special metals, hoping that their tribute would be answered with riches.
And basically what that means is you throw gold, which is a special metal, into lava, and it turns into these demon ingots. Now, I'm pretty sure I know how to do this non-destructively, so that means without obviously losing the ingots themselves in a horrible conflagration of lava. So if we put this around here, we get treated wood plank, which is fantastic. For whatever reason, unbeknownst to me, maybe I'll contact the mod creator, he's made it so that you have to use a bucket. You always used to be able to use just just a glass bottle full of it, so I don't know. But this is the first step we need to make the blast brick. Let's have a look at blast brick. Blast brick. So, and other than that, we just need nether brick. So we're going to need plenty of nether bricks. So, we've actually got quite a bit of netherrack already, so take this. We'll go take this glass and put it in the glasser, the maker of the crystal shards. I'm getting quite nice little stuff with this. So really easy to make this Secundus dust. The Secundus dust gives me plenty of, well, I mean, because I'm using Secundus dust, I get plenty of it, and it's yielding me plenty of this stuff. So I'm in a good spot. I reckon one of these will make me... How much do I have in there? 21 of them. Yeah, we're probably not in the best of places here. Let's have a look. So it probably uses 2 dust per 1 ingot, which kind of sucks, but that just means we need to get this this efficiency in production up. So we need to get it to 200%. That means that will be 1-to-1 if we can get it higher than that. What is the next level, actually? Let's go to a condenser. What's our next... Our next level? Steel. There you go. So we want to make a steel one that gets up to 170. Manulin would be good, but Manulin, I think... How do we make Manulin? Smelt Manulin dust, redstone furnace, red sand and Manulin dust, casting molten Manulin. I'm pretty sure Manulin is made from, yes, cobalt and ardite, which, to be honest, actually isn't that difficult to get cobalt. Let's see if I can find a cobalt ingot. And you can make a cobalt ingot by exploding it. Oh, I thought you could. Maybe they've changed that, actually. I think they've changed that. You used to be able to make cobalt really easily. Oh no, cobalt dust. Cobalt dust smelting. Well, that's annoying. I reckon they've changed that in one of the recent packs. Cobalt dust used to be really easy to do. Let's have a look. Because cobalt's kind of like the go-to. Does not look like we can make alchemical cobalt dust anymore. Oh, that's a shame. I was hoping. So dirty cobalt dust. Cobalt clump. Cobalt shard. How confusing. Right. Anyway, so we're getting our ingots. So we need 4 of them per blast brick. So we need 27 blast bricks. So we get 3 each, so we need 9. Is that right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so we need 9. 9 lots of this, so we need 9 times 4. It is 9 times 4. 9 times 4 is 36, so we need 36 nether brick, 36 demon ingots. So we're good for the nether brick. The demon ingots means we need 36 gold. Okay, so we'll go make some more gold then, which means I need charcoal. So the gold recipe is actually super easy, but it does require us to make 3. I'll just take a stack. I'll take that. It does require us to make glowstone, which it's not super expensive, but it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It's 3 vile dust and 3 blaze powder and 1,700 heat units. And we get 3 of those. So we go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, Boop. And boop. And that should get us 12 more. And then it's that and wheat, which is kind of strange. It's, yeah, wheat and glowstone gives us gold. So I actually think that means we'll need 64 of these if it's, yeah. It looks like it's 2 for 1. So the efficiency is 144. So I think what that means is we get 1.5 for every 2. So probably need about 40 something. Keep making charcoal. I made another inferium furnace just so I could keep the charcoal production up. This episode is going to end when we make our first bit of steel. That's the plan. That's what I'm aiming for. I actually don't think I'm going to need a netherrack farm bigger than this at the moment, because at the moment I just need nether wart, to make soul sand, to make this vile dust. So obviously I'll need the vile dust because I need it to make glowstone, but up until that point I think we're doing well. Right, how are we going over here? Making plenty of it. Goodly goodlington. How are we doing? 12, and we've got 6 things left, yeah. So, what I think we might do is let's set ourselves up the spot that we're going to use to make the demon ingots. It's all a bit messy. I really need to neaten this up. And that is my plan tomorrow when I play this. I'm going to neaten a lot of this up so it's a bit nicer to work in. Do this, and I'll do this and this. Okay, so I'll put this here. I will put a torch on the ground, and hopefully that works. We'll put the blaze block in the middle, invalid heat source. So we need a big size torch. So you come here. Thank you. And put you there. Valid heat source. Blup, blup. Eventually, actually, I'll just leave that like that, because the good thing about this is that I know that lava won't flow. So once that has turned into lava, we can come down here. So basically the idea is you set this up like this, and because of the way Minecraft works, you can still access stuff through the corners. So you just throw the ingots into the corner. They don't go into the lava, but they do touch it, so it does count as touching the lava, which is very handy because it means that you don't run the risk of throwing any of your precious gold ingots into the fire or into the lava. So we take 64 of those. We'll take 27 more dust. I'll kill this spider because we get tons of them. You go here. Keep going up here. Fill this up. Ultimately, what I want to do, I want to set up a big machine room. I want to make this look nicer. Oh, that reminds me. I've found one of my favorite mods. Chisel and Bits is in this mod pack. So for those that don't know what Chisel and Bits is, okay, you get this little chisel and it allows you to do a number of things. So what should I do? I will do a little small cube just to start off with. How do I... Actually, I don't think I need that. What I need is these. This will all make sense in a second. So you get these tiny little bits. So these are glass. So what I can do is actually build a little pixel by pixel thing. And I can get rid of it as well. I've never built with it before, but basically it allows you to get right down into individual... That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to place glass. So I can just... Blah, 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 blah. All right. It also allows us to undo. I do need to set up the buttons better for this, because I've currently got it to a button set on my mouse, which is a little bit weird. I'm going to throw you away, pick you up, put you back. Throw you away, pick you up. Yeah, so it allows us to do this, but what you can do is I can set it to a large cube, and I can place a large cube of it on the ground, and you can kind of build it around. Oh, it all feels very weird at the moment. Don't know, I need to get used to it, but it's a really, really cool mod, and I'm very much looking forward to playing around with it. And I'm thinking I'm going to use it to build the greenhouse. because I just want a really simple greenhouse, but I don't want it to take up too much space. So that's going to be very, very cool. So I'll probably use a little bit of that later on. We're very, very close. What did I say we needed? 36. Okay, so we're not that close. I'm going to, again, we'll make a cut. We'll come back when I've got the gold and when this stupid blaze block has melted, and we'll be ready to make our demon ingots and our blast furnace. Exciting stuff. We're going to get to steel today. I think this is a bit of a turning point. I feel like this is a big deal. Finally, 37 or 36 gold, which is just in time because a little lava thing has finally melted. Alright, so we should just be able to do this, this, and this. Let's hope this works. So stand here, but... Oh, no! Really? Oh, it doesn't work. No! I've seen this work. Not today, though. Alright. So, let's make a bit of a basin for the lava. This is annoying and a worry because, yeah, that. Alright. Let's see. Okay. Not that. What? Demon ingot. Metal dust. Is that something? Do I need to do anything with that? No. Demon ingot. So it says, where lava wells, where they would throw special metals, hoping that their tribute would be answered with riches. I've seen this done, and this is exactly what happened. Alright. Fine. Anything I can think of, actually. Hang on. Hang on. Game's frozen. Nope, there you go. The only thing I can think of is it says they infused the bones of their dead with dark energy and weaved constructs of living flame. So I'm confused. Maybe I have to make a extra utilities, maybe I have to make it out of a certain block. Oh, we can actually get cursed earth in here. That's good. I would imagine that's quite difficult. Right click soil with a drop of evil. Oh. I wonder if I just have to make something special, like a certain type of block. That's a whole heap of weird stuff. Bedrock. Alright. Research time. Research time. I knew it. I had a feeling. I've had a feeling. You need to make it out of nether brick. Nether brick. Where to put my nether brick? So, we need 1, 2, 3, 4. I think 4 should work. I will cross my fingers and hope that 4 will work. So do this. Then put you there. Put that there. Put you there. This should. No! Thank God for that. And then you go right there. Boop. Put you away. Now this should work. So all we need to do is stand on it. Here we go. Yes! There it is. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're pretty much losing every 4th one. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 25, 20, 26, 27, 28. Man, this is rough. So I need at least 8 more, but realistically probably 12 more before I can make this thing. I've got 7. Is any more being made? No. I think it's a bit rough when crafting recipes involve you throwing things into lava and they don't always work. Right. Bam. 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 I was about to say we're getting lucky with this lot. 34. We are 2 off. I cannot believe that. 2 ingots off what we need. Alright. Well, back to grinding up or grinding down some glowstone. I'm not ending this episode until we have a blast furnace made and we're making steel. Okay? I'll be back when we can finally finish off this demon ingot debacle. No. No, things have gone wrong. Somewhere in my brain, I thought the slabs didn't burn. So this is a thing that's happened. Okay, just chop down the tree. Chop down the tree. Save what you can. No, don't grind the tree. Cut it down. No, cut the tree down. Okay, what do we get out of here? A whole heap of apples that are just in the middle of nowhere. Yes. So, that would be a result of this. Not a smart move on my behalf there. Not a smart move at all. Oops. Well, I guess you live and learn. I just did about 4 minutes of recording without pressing record. This thing you can see behind me. I'm an idiot. We finally made a crude blast furnace, which means we are now making steel. Which makes me very, very happy, because steel's the next tier. So we've been getting ingots, which is great, but steel is like the next level. Steel means we can start making all of this stuff, but the thing I'm most excited about having steel is we can make a cauldron, and when we can make a cauldron, we can start doing this. So by crushing stone, so by using our little crusher here that we have, this thing, our grinder, we can get crushed stone, which we can then wash in a cauldron to get all of the materials that we need. So this is kind of next level of getting all of the ingots we need. And once we've got that, we can just smelt them. So I'm pretty sure you can literally just smelt these into the ingots. Now, the chances are really, really low. So, you know, crushed stone, it's a 0.035% chance of iron. But we can 100% automate this. We can pump water into the cauldron. We can make crushed stone with a pulverizer. And then we can automatically put that into the cauldron and then suck out whatever comes out of it. Crushed netherrack. There's a chance of giving us a cobalt. And then these, so dirty diamonds, we get from grinding up stone. So this is kind of our path into full automation. So what I envision is we'll make an area that's just going to be, you know, massive amounts of cauldrons all being cleaned automatically, with stuff being cleaned now that we have steel. Oh, exciting times ahead. I better get building. So I have more of an area, because I'm running out of space now. And the beautiful thing is automatic cobble gen means we have automatic stone gen. Yeah, set. Get on it. All right. No idea how long this episode is, but I wanted to get everything done, and we got a lot done. We started to play with the forestry mod. What else did we do? So it's forestry. We made our coke oven and our blast furnace. We made heaps of gold. We burnt down our forest area. Yeah, did heaps of stuff. So I'm going to, off camera, the next time you see this, my hope is this is going to be a lot different. So my plans off camera, I'll just let you know. I'm going to make heaps of these bonsai pots of all of the different So we might do like 2 of each kind of plant. We're going to build ourselves a nice little greenhouse that's going to house all of our farming equipment. We're going to set up a little machine room. So this forestry stuff I'll have over here. This will be kind of our... We'll keep making this with dirt, and over here we'll kind of break off and we'll have like an industrial platform, I think. This area I'll probably end up taking down. I'll prettify this. Or even actually, well, this is getting a bit ahead of myself, but a mob grinder. There's got to be one. Mob grinder. There's a draconic evolution one. So this. Oh, diamond grinding head. Diamond dust and steel alloy. Steel ingots. Yeah, okay. That's not impossible. Basic machine frame. Yep. Easy done. Easy done. This isn't actually that hard. Okay, we just need diamond dust or crushed diamond, which means we need to make a grinder and put diamond in there, but yeah, we can do that. We can do that. So maybe, you know, at some point I will make an automated mob system. Next episode as well, we're going to do, let's see if I can remember this, the indexer. So the indexer, I'm getting away from that mob spawner. The indexer is like a... Oh, yes. Resonator, right. The indexer is like a... It's kind of like a slower early game applied energistic system. Yeah, and we can attach it to effectively any inventory system that we like. So there's a couple that we could do. So we could actually pipe this into... So we could have our inventory system that's all drawers, and we could pipe our indexer into a drawer controller. Which will give us access to everything. So the next step is going to be... Oh yeah, that's easy enough. Screen, stone burnt, resonating redstone crystal. It's just redstone and ender shards. That's not too difficult at all. The stone burnt we need to put in a resonator, which isn't too bad. Anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. I need to prettify this place first. Refractory wax. Aha. Here is where things get silly. So, in order to get refractory wax, we need a molten comb, which means we need a smouldering, or an infernal, or a hateful bee, which means we need to start bee breeding. Which actually looks like it would probably be quite a good thing if we got things like blaze rods and stuff out of it. Alright, cool. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode of Modern Skyblock 2.